This is for every hockey fan in Connecticut, and especially for Tom Dundon, who, though in Texas, we know is a hockey fan, and we would like to more introduce hockey to you. You have stepped up with 61% ownership of the Carolina Hurricanes, our old team. Please consider us for your new locale. I know you got a lease for another 6 years. It'll go fast. Maybe you can get early dismissal. We will welcome you even before 2024. But please consider the greatness of a team back in Central Connecticut. The Central Connecticut Whalers, we hope. You would be, population-wise, compared to Central Carolina, about equal. Okay? We're at 4.6 million. I will add for you from north to south. Springfield, that's Hampshire and Hampton County, 600,000 people. Litchfield, nearly 200,000. Hartford County, 1,330,000. New Haven County, 862,000. New London County, 275,000. Go with Bridgeport, Stamford. I'm not including Lower Fairfield. Those lower towns of Stamford and Greenwich are pretty much New York City oriented. But from New Canaan upwards, 75 minutes away, add another 800,000 people. And finally, you'll probably get some people from Worcester, say 600,000 in that county that would come to Hartford. Again, 75 minutes away. New London, at most 75 minutes away, is 275,000. Add it up, we are conservatively at 4 mil. Now, you would also be, in terms of hockey interests, trading up. Okay? You have in Carolina, indigenous Carolina people, they're into NASCAR. They're into truck pulls. They're into monster truck competition. We get that. In New England, we're into the 4 big sports, okay? MLB, NFL, NHL, and basketball, probably in that order. Yes, hockey more so than basketball, even though we have a champion UConn team. You would dominate Connecticut. You'd be the only sport in town. You would make money in Connecticut because we are still, per capita, the wealthiest state in the country, and per capita, the highest earning state in the country. We crave hockey, okay? Those things sell for $23. You with NHL branded logos, selling real hockey jerseys, you'll make another fortune. We'd love that. And here we are going to share the risk. My group is already selling shares in the next NHL team to come to us. You want to offload some of your risk? We will be that equivalent of the Green Bay Packers' small ownership that hopefully helps you to a winning team. Why does it help you to a winning team? The masses have very good opinions, okay? As good as professional hockey management is, the masses who are not constrained by personal relationships or politics often know the best trades to make. Ask Theo Epstein, okay? Sabermetrician who built up both the Red Sox and Cubs to champions that they had never had for 80 plus years. I'm not Theo Epstein. I'm Mark Greenstein. But the same kind of principles you would have as your ally. I call it ENHL, with massive ownership, giving you advice, whether you want it or not, on a weekly basis. The great thing about fans here is they don't even care about winning or losing. They will still attend. We had for 22 years a team that only once finished above 500. Attendance stayed strong. Sir, in our last season, we drew nearly 14,000 people per game. Okay? It's more than the Islanders currently do. You, especially in games against Northeast opponents, you will sell out, probably at premium pricing. We'd like to help you get those premium pricing. But once again, you'll sell even with a record that's not strong. We have a history there. While you were making that announcement on Wednesday, I was actually shopping for an RV. The Whalers will be on the road. Okay, this summer, expect to see us promoting a return team. We hope it's yours, but we're building up a stash to go after whoever is available and might want to sell a part of the team to relocate here. Final benefit of relocating, okay? Actually, two. For those of your staff who want to return, it's a great place to live. Ask Chuck Caton. Ask your GM, Ronnie Francis. Good schools abound. Close by. I mean, there is probably no other decent-sized city where you can live in a quality suburb 15 minutes away from your arena. Ask Gordie Howe's family. He lived in Glastonbury. Anyone in Glastonbury, West Hartford, Simsbury, Avon, Farmington, Windsor, Wethersfield, they have really good schools within 15 minutes drive of an arena. Speaking of an arena, you could dominate, okay? My classmate is trying to put a soccer stadium in downtown. You could build both. Put the soccer on top. You'll have a mecca for sports in the middle of New England. We have a former player, Bob Crawford, who's been keeping the flames of NHL alive here, owns 3 ice rinks. We have so much sentiment for you getting back here. Again, try us for a couple games at least, but keep your eye on the big prize. It will be a huge reward. Lastly, on your travel costs, they will be quite low. Hartford has direct flights to every decent city in North America except Seattle and Vancouver. Direct. Non-stop. And your opponents, a third of your games are bus travel of 5 hours or less. I'm talking Montreal, Boston, New York Islanders, New York Rangers, New Jersey Devils, Philadelphia Flyers. You want to add another 2, maybe 2.5 hours, you get to Ottawa, Washington, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Toronto. Half your road games are by bus. Your players get more rested. Don't worry about flight delays. Your bus becomes a winning combination starting out in Central Connecticut. We are poised to help you. Tom, please consider it. From all of us here in lovely Central Connecticut. Adios.